Hello, welcome to your regular podcast with me, Alfred, and this is the Godcast. I hope you guys have been well, and I hope you guys have been grateful and full of gratitude, just as I have been. Today's podcast will be on self-belief. As you awaken into your godly self, into the godly version of you, into the real, tapping into the real God self, one thing that has to be cultivated, no matter who you are, or no matter where you are in life, is the self-belief. A belief in self is very much important, no matter what or who you are or what stage in life you are. You see, self-belief will back you up, will back up the principles, the values, and the lifestyle that you have chosen for yourself. Also, your whole life mission should be really set in these beliefs, which will be prioritized by your self-belief. So your moral values, your principles, and the way you choose to live your lifestyle, and what your mission is, should all be backed up by this self-belief, a belief in self. This sort of self-belief should border narcissism. You should be narcissistic about it, because being obsessed with your self-belief will bring about the kind of confidence that is needed for you to move forward with your mission. We should remember that as we go about with our awakening, our God, awakening the God version of ourselves, the main purpose or the basic of this is to further our mission, the mission that has been put inside of us, the things that we want to accomplish within our life and beyond, the things that we are connected to, or what we believe should manifest. And so if you do not, first of all, believe in whatever you think should be done, or you do not believe in the self, then it will be very, very hard to further this mission. And suffice to say, the awakening of your godly self, the godly version of you, will whether it will not manifest, or at least maybe delayed, or it will just easily crumble because you have no belief. People may put this as faith or maybe hope, but faith is for me a bit washed. It's really much more attuned to dreaming, as in like really not working towards that inner self, that inner God. Faith is more like the belief in something outside of you that will come and awaken, or really cultivate that, and you are hoping that that will happen sooner or later or someday. But the self-belief is when you are now starting to move. You have started to really push the barrel up the mountain. You've started to really do the necessary awakening. So the belief grows even stronger. And when I was speaking of faith, faith really will most likely keep you stagnant, because if you're not gonna work on the things you're supposed to do, and all you have is faith, more likely than not, you just be hoping for something to happen because you only have that faith that it will happen. It's more like the law of attraction. You see, when you have that knowledge of the law of attraction, right, you will tend to either attract the things, or you may not be able to attract. Now, attracting is very easy, but there's still work that has to be done as to attract whatever lifestyle, whatever partner may be, or whatever you want from life. But if it only stops at attracting and you're not moving towards those things you want in life, then that's just blind faith, and it's not where you want to be. Rather, do not stop at just faith, because it ends up being, a lot of the time, the faith that we have ends up being blind faith, because we stay where we are and we do not want to move towards that. But as you have self-belief, self-beliefs means that now you really believe in yourself, because you have come to do the things necessary to attract what you want, or the lifestyle that you want. You have set your things moving forward, and so the belief is there because they are tangible things that are placed already, and that is pushing you forward. So your principles and your lifestyle is now moving forward, and you are now starting to awaken. That belief will bring confidence in you. It will awaken the confidence in you, so that that mission, your vision, can easily be accomplished. But I must say, like usual, it doesn't really it does get easy, but nevertheless, there still will be obstacles. So your belief will help you push through those obstacles. It will push you through the naysayers, those who are non-believers of your mission, so that you can now really have that confidence to really back up your mission. You see, another thing about self-belief, the beauty of it is that you are now able to really see your weaknesses. Now, as you are able to see these weaknesses, you make sure that you minimize them. Minimizing them means that you work on them, and you really acknowledge that you have these weaknesses. Once you acknowledge these weaknesses, you cannot really get rid of all these weaknesses that you have. That would be a fallacy. Some of these weaknesses will be there throughout your life, throughout your journey, throughout your mission in life. The best you can do is minimize them and control them. Remember, a lot of weaknesses can be turned into strength, or they can just simply be minimized. But acknowledging them and then working on them is the first step. As you acknowledge these weaknesses, you'll also be able to really acknowledge your strength too. Your strength should be maximized, so cultivating your strength, all your strengths, and help you push you through the mission will be also a very wise decision. So cultivating this also will need that self-belief that you can work on those strengths no matter how minimum they are, and then push them so that they become of value to you, no matter how where you start with your strength. Your strength basically will to really make you understand. Your strength will be those things that you do them, they seem easy to you, right? But most of the time others seem not to be able to do them with ease. It's difficult for others. For example, some people can easily speak in public, you see, but not everyone can do that. Those who cannot do that is that they have not really worked on that, so it's not their strength. But for you, because you can easily speak or talk in public, you're not shy, you're not really bothered, but you can confidently speak. So you have to strengthen that. If you can speak in public by strengthening that, you basically have to speak more, or at least try and put yourself out there so that you strengthen this talent, you strengthen this sort of given gift. This way it will boost your confidence and your self-belief in yourself. So maximizing your strength and minimizing your weaknesses will be part of your strengthening of your self-belief, and it's very essential. So your self-belief is very essential for a stable life. Remember, you also need a stable life for your mission. You do not really want to dwell in a chaotic environment or a chaotic set mind, because this will now really turn or tarnish your self-belief, your confidence. So you have to avoid, or at least mostly avoid, things that will not enhance your belief system, enhance your beliefs. Keep in mind, this does not mean you do not listen to critics. You do not listen to people who give you constructive criticism. You should always listen to that, so that you can analyze it and then internalize it, so that it can now bring forth that confidence that you can now work on those things if they are constructive and not destructive. If someone is not really telling you those things out of malice, some people will see that confidence and they do not want you to have it. So what they will tend to do is criticize you in a manner that is destructive, in a manner so that you can lower your confidence or your belief, or they want to sway you away from your belief system, from your belief in yourself. Be wary of this, and you should know that not everyone is for you, especially when you are in your mission. Not everyone will support you, at least in the beginning. Initially, not everyone will believe in you. Remember, not everyone has the confidence to go for their life mission. People rather just sit and watch others do what they cannot. They rather sit and be comfortable in their comfort zones. But as for you, you are on your mission. You have to push through and make sure you are wary. You are very much keen on the fact that people will be stopping you. And it's not always manners, it's just people are not really comfortable with confident people. It brings discomfort to them because they now have to look inside of themselves and see that they have a lot of work to do. Remember, as you awaken your God self, means that you've been working on yourself. This is a given. You've been doing the right things, connecting to the right things. All your morals are intact, all your principles are intact. Your life mission is being worked on daily, or at least on a regular basis. So people may not see you do it, but they will feel it. This is a given. Once you start working or awakening your God version, people will feel their confidence. They cannot avoid that. It is given. And thus, you do it because you are in a life mission. You are doing what you are supposed to do. So the self-belief is really something that you should cultivate, and thus it will help you in your mission, your vision, and at large it will help others. The whole purpose of your mission, of your purpose, is to not only help you, but also help others find themselves, find their godly version of themselves, find their own mission through inspiration from you, through the way you live your life, your lifestyle, through your writings, if you write, through your speaking engagements, through whatever medium you use, so people will be able to be inspired and change for the better. And that's the whole purpose of your mission, is to really bring people into their godly selves, just as much as you are doing it too. So remember, self-belief is something that is crucial to whoever is very much interested in awakening their godly self. If you're very serious in awakening the God version of you, which is deep inside of you, that has to be drawn from inside to out, you need that self-belief. That will be all for this week, and this has been me, Alfred, and I hope you have a wonderful week, and thank you once again, and peace to the gods.